Snoop Dogg. Alright guys, 24 hours later, we've made it to Australia. And this is going to be my chariot for the day. This obviously is a pretty rad S15, but this is probably one of the raddest S15s, I think, in general, and I'll explain why. But first, we are at Archerfield Drift Park in Brisbane. So I figure we might as well do a little drive around and show you guys the track. Whoops. So it's actually a pretty small track, but there's tons of little fun bits to like put your wheels on, tons of walls and areas. And it looks like it's gonna make for some really good spectator like kind of viewing and some really good tandem. But Luke is the one that flew me out here. So he's just constantly been making this track as fun as he possibly can. And he put a Nico drop on this track. So we're gonna be legit like three-wheeling. How sick is that? Look at this. I'm so excited to drive. Now I'll see if you guys can hear why this car is so special. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear by the video. So this is Kai. Hello. So this is Kai's S15 that he's so kindly letting me drive at this event today. Now Kai, I said this is probably one of the most special S15s out there. Do you think I'm correct in saying you might have the first S15 with the G25?
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't.
So, yeah.
So my logic behind it is I feel like most of the people that have S15s and stuff are either on a T25, a T28, or they have like a proper JDM turbo, like HKS, or an old school like period correct turbo. Yeah. And we don't really have a lot of S15s in the States where the G25s and all the crazy new Garrett turbos are getting really popular. So are you done to pop the hood? So right before I came to drive this, Kai actually just got a G25 550 put on this thing. What do you think of it? Do you like it?
Yeah, very responsive.
What did it make for power?
434 horsepower.
What about torque?
450.
Is that like Australian horsepower or US horsepower? Because it's different.
Australian,
right?
yeah.
Oh, so it's probably more, huh?
Yeah, so it's about, I think it's about 30 horsepower more over the US. Yeah.
So now this car makes so much power. I hear you've been breaking axles.
Yeah. Yeah, so, it's been a pain, but hopefully it'll go good today. Yeah.
This is probably the lowest car I'll ever drift. It is so pretty, dude. I don't understand how you're able to get away with 18s in the front and not have any issues. So sick. You gonna ride with me today?
Yeah, fucking right.
Hell yeah. This thing is so low. So Luke Fink is the name of the guy that had me out here. He's actually an ex-pro BMX rider that's now a pro drifter that owns this track. So it's really, really cool. We've been talking for a while and he's been trying to get me to come out here. Here comes Luke. That's an entrance. This is Luke.
Hi guys.
What are these trucks called? These things are so rad with the snorkels. Like, yeah. What's the name for them?
Mazda BT50, but I don't like mine that much.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, they're good, but mine did a motor, so I've lost all its respect. It's lost all my respect.
Alright, so any comments about what's going down today, or about the event, or anything about your track, or anything you want to say?
Oh, my track's rad.
Yeah, we've been over that.
We just like to be chill as possible. Open track, no start lines. Trying to add like little Japanese themes in, like with our Nico drop and stuff, but overall just trying to make the scene better. Luke has gone out of his way to try to cultivate a really cool group of cars here with a lot of different engines, a lot of different chassis that I don't normally get to see. Yeah, absolutely. We've literally got, when I say all kinds, like all kinds. We have an old school Cortina, we've got some old Datsuns, shit heaps like my 350Z, and then we got hot boy cars like the one you're driving. So I figure we'll do a quick walk around in the pits. Give me the rundown on this thing, Luke. New prototype GK Tech little knuckle things up in here, so good amount of lock. Other than that, this car is literally dead stock. Yeah, it has a seat and a steering wheel. Oh, and a radiator. I've got a radiator.
Yeah?
To keep it a bit cooler. And sort of D-Maxy copy bonnet here, and then a wicked paint job done by myself.
So on Tuesday and Thursday, there's also two other events. Is it Tuesday and Thursday?
Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, so I'll be driving this, which should be pretty rad, because I should feel right at home with it, huh?
Yeah, this one's better. It's got no roof.
Yeah.
No roof, no care.
All right, so this is Australia at its finest right here, right?
Absolutely Australia at its finest. It's Jackson's car.
Hi.
Hi. Lefty?
Oh, yeah.
You can tell him some things about you.
Yeah.
Commodore. Straight out of the Holden factory in Elizabeth.
Like an El Camino.
Yeah.
El Camino,
That's
basically.
nothing like an El Camino.
It's the best example for Americans, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, it's the Australian work ute, really. And this one's lowered and does skids instead.
So does it have any angle? Like how much power does it make?
No angle, well, stock angle. It's got a cam, it makes about 330 kilowatt. And apart from that, it's pretty much standard.
It looks pretty sick.
What's that in horsepower? 4 something. 4 something.
So correct me if I'm wrong, I've heard that these cars are actually like pretty easy to drive. Is it because it has a longer wheelbase that like it feels like it has more angle?
Yeah, it is. But they do have alright angle from factory, but because it's such a big car, you can just like throw it around and it's easy to drive, really.
Surprisingly, for like a hay carter, basically, like the suspension setup and stuff is really good. Factory lock is pretty decent.
Yeah.
The rear end setup's real grippy as well. So you've been competitive in this car.
Yeah.
In the DCA series. So yeah, it's definitely good. You'll have to have a spin later.
Do they weigh a lot?
Yeah, like
we do. We do.
Yeah, 2,500 kilos. Yeah, I don't know what it is in pounds, but it's like
a lot.
1,800 kilos or something.
Yeah, that means nothing to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot.
Alright, so I'm a little bit more familiar with something like this.
Yeah. This is from out of state, so I don't even know what's in this.
Yeah? Is this your car?
Yeah, it's my car.
Hey, how's it going, man?
JAYDE.
Anything you want to say about it?
It's a 25 Neo, makes 400 kilowatts of wheels and high boost. Yeah, I put person strap. I cut my towers and.
Oh no way! So that's like an S13 style, yeah?
It's got a Stewie Bryant set up, all his arms and that.
That's sick.
That's a fairly common mod here, is people putting the S chassis stuff in the front of the R chassis.
So
They take up too much room. The double wishbones start running out pretty quick. So.
I have the like R chassis style suspension on my R32.
Yep.
And it is really hard to work on, and it is kind of annoying in terms of lock. But I will say it feels like it makes more front grip.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, like that style. Like I feel like it has more front grip. Yeah.
I've gone to the split front now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the wheels tip over and yeah.
Yeah, but
Mustang style.
yeah.
Like, we don't mind the Mustang style, letting the tyres lay over and letting the front sort of slide. That more, I guess, more Japanese style, I guess, isn't it?
A lot of guys hate it.
Yeah. So one thing I've been noticing, Luke, like looking at all the cars around here, you guys seem to have a lot of really good fabricators around, because it seems like every car has really nice welds on all the. Did you? Yeah, look at that. No, but like in the States, I mean, we have good fabricators, but I feel like it's more common here, maybe. Is that true?
It's, I guess, you've got a reasonably good cream of cars here, but overall, like, yeah, everyone likes to do their stuff fabricated pretty nicely and try not to sort of sketch it up at home with a stick welder or whatever.
Yeah. Do you have like is your exhaust tip turned down on this car?
I had to put a muffler on it for the. I normally have twin pipes.
Yeah.
So I had to make it pretty quiet. It's like a Tesla today, but you did the right thing. I didn't want to. I wanted to drive.
We got houses just down the road. There's literally a retirement village 400 meters away.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This thing's sick though. I dig it, man.
Only 4 doors here for you.
Yeah.
So you probably know more about this shit. You hang around with big boosts.
Yeah, so it's just a 328i with a turbo bolted onto the side. It's a little bit of a funky setup, but it does the job. It makes about 230 kilowatt, which is about how many horsepower is that?
I have no idea. I'm gonna need to put like a conversion on this. Yeah, because everyone keeps talking about it. I have no idea.
It must not. Let's say like near 300.
I do kind of like what you put the turbo on this. I know Alberto has his kind of up here, and he has
up
lots of issues with like room and space and everything.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out because we're looking at producing our own manifolds and about where the best position is for it.
Yeah.
Especially with like obviously the steering shaft.
It seems like down here you have like quite a bit of clearance.
Yeah, and it makes there's heaps of clearance underneath to run the downpipe as well.
Oh, that's interesting, because I have a friend, Jimmy Oakes, who has a right-hand drive E36, and he didn't want a turbo because he said that there's no way to do it because of the steering shaft.
Yeah.
But you made it work.
Yeah. So,
How'd you do it?
So this is a bottom mount manifold that I got off online. It's just flipped because up to be top mount.
Uh-huh.
Because the flange is asymmetrical, so you can have it either way. And I just made a link pipe so that the turbo sits up front, and then we can run all the way underneath the manifold. So there's nothing at all under there, which is handy. It's heaps of room. I could run a bigger downpipe if I wanted, but
That's pretty cool.
don't look too close to the fabrication. I'm really bad with the welder.
Yeah? So you welded all your own stuff too, right?
Yeah.
That's sick. I was just talking about how many fabricators there are around.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty tight. Is that a common thing?
Yeah, everyone seems to kind of like to do their own thing here, although I wouldn't exactly call myself a fabricator. I kind of just bought a welder off eBay and kind of hope for the best. So.
Yeah, that's how it starts, right?
It is what it is.
Oh yeah. Car's sick.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Luke,
Yes.
why does everyone have a turn down exhaust like this? I've seen it on almost every single car.
So we have a 95 decibels at 30 meters from our fence line rule by the city, because we are really, really close to houses. We literally have a retirement village that's around 400 meters off the bottom of the course, and then about 400 meters the other way we have houses. So even though we're right next to an airport, we have a noise restriction. So
The paint on this thing's sick. Yeah? What year? Yeah, my dad is a 61. Yeah. This thing's rad. So is this hydro dipped? Yeah.
Candy over top.
That looks really cool. What does it make for power?
20
Kilowatts?
horsepower.
Okay.
with a blown gearbox at the moment, but I've still got second, so it should be alright.
Is it an RB25 box?
Yeah.
Sick.
It's a borrowed gearbox, not even my gearbox.
Yikes. This car's really cool.
This is rare as hell. This is like something you don't even see in Australia. Like, we have these cars, but to drift one is... I've never seen another one drifted, and he's been coming out here for a while. It's got a bigger engine. I don't know, I'll let him explain to you. It's Ford stuff.
What's up, man?
Hey man, how are you?
What's up?
Nice to see you, bro.
Hell yeah. So tell me a bit about this.
Well, it's a Cordy, a Ford Cortina. They come from Europe, would you believe? But they did send a few over here. They were named something else in Europe, they were Granada or something like that. We whacked a AU engine in it out of a Falcon that's over here. Whacked a carby on it, which is just...
Wait, so is that a Barra?
No, it's close. It's close. I said that on the post.
Yeah, because I know Falcons have Barras, right?
Yeah, the newer Falcons have a Barra.
And that's a 4-liter 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
So it's got a little Barra in it.
It's close. It's a baby Barra.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we whack a carby on, a bit of old school stuff. I used to race at the Speedway a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's just a little car.
It's cool, man. You'll never see something like this in the States.
Hell no. This is something you probably see in Brazil, or something like that. Like, I've seen cars like this in Brazil and South Africa.
Yeah?
South Africa.
They were big over there as well.
Yeah, there you go. So South Africa, you'll see them, but never here. Never here.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like a lot of super interesting, like, unique cars out here. But it seems like from the footage I've seen at your track, they all get down. Like, it's not like like all these cars are super drivable. It's not like they're funny and don't drive.
They all work. Yeah, all of these guys are down to drive. So
that's sick.
They wouldn't be invited today if they couldn't drive.
Is this yours? Yeah. Cool, man. What's up? Got anything you want to tell me about it?
RB25.
Yeah.
34.
Oh, so it's a Neo.
Yep. Neo.
Everybody's got Neos. I'm jealous.
Yeah, the tough as.
Yeah.
It's got a GD 3076.
It's a big boy.
On the 85. It's just a stock standard motor with head studs and head gasket.
Yeah, I'm jealous. The Neos you can like throw way more at than the older ones.
Yeah, you can. They got thicker.
You got the solid lifters too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jealous.
They make 370 on wastegate, so 13 PSI.
That's sick.
I just kept it at that, it's plenty.
Yeah, I bet.
And we got full GK Tech love kit
Yeah.
in it.
So it probably feels just like mine.
Probably.
Yeah.
Same colour and all. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Threw it together last week. But yeah, it all come out good.
I've been noticing literally like every car has some sort of like really cool fabricated piece on it.
Yeah.
You're not a fabricator, are you?
No.
Okay, yeah, like the last 3 cars, everyone's like, oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah, nah.
That's sick. What's this?
RB20.
There you go.
Why are you being a hater?
Spray with spray can. RB20s are the best engines ever.
Is this yours? Yeah. Yeah, Luke's being a jerk right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely run into him.
Yeah?
Not consistent, good driver. All three of these guys. Good, consistent drivers you can get on tour with.
Not with Kai's car though.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to hit him with Kai's car.
Oh, touch with a tyre. Don't be so rough.
Kai doesn't want me to do that?
Tyre to door.
I'm going to be respectful to Kai's car.
You say that now.
Alright, we're moving on. All the RBs. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Literally every car has such cool fabricated stuff on it.
Oh, it's alright. No street. I think this looks a bit rough here. A bit rough. It's not just that bit. Yeah.
That's so cool. Cool.
This is the worst.
Whose car is this? Yours?
Oh, man.
Yeah. What's up, man?
I'm up right away.
Anything you want to say about it? Looks pretty.
Yeah, looks pretty. Goes pretty good. It's fresh motor just gone in there. Making 400 horsepower, so plenty of fun.
Yeah.
Pretty reliable. Is it 30, 20? It's just a straight 25. Oh, it's just 26 covers. Yep. Yeah, 26.
What alternator is this?
It's just a reconditioned one, standard.
Okay.
RB25 reconditioned.
I saw this bracket. I didn't know if this was like an aftermarket bracket.
No, just polished it up and try and make it look half good, you know?
Yeah, no, it looks nice. A really common thing that like we've been doing in the States a lot is like LS alternators.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
we got 100 amps out of that one, so just up the amperage in the standard one. So
yeah, it's probably easier too to find like replacement alternators out here because you have way more RBs. We're like in the States, it's like good luck. So yeah, LS is like the way to go.
Yeah, right.
That's sick, man. Car's cool.
It's a fun car. All about the RV.
This car looks super similar to mine back home. Pretty rad.
Probably the dirtiest RV setup I've seen around.
No, it's still really clean.
Just standard motor, turbo injectors.
What series is it?
It's kind of like a bit of a mix and match.
Yeah.
It's Series 1 block, and I think it's a Series 2 head.
Cool.
We've kind of Frankensteined it.
Hey, gets the job done.
Yeah, well, it was meant to be the keep it simple car.
Uh-huh.
That turned into the slightly more.
Yeah, I've been there.
Makes 420 horsepower, 19-pound boost.
That's sick.
Bit of fun.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
This is prop Australia.
Okay.
God's engine, the RB30E.
Tell us a little bit about this.
If you don't know about RB30s, you probably don't know anything about cars.
But this is a 30E, not a 30 DET.
Yeah, but this is the real RB30. This is what the bottom ends that if you're building some crazy 26 or anything that you really want, but they're like, you can get them really cheap here. But you can get these entire cars for like 500 bucks. This one's probably worth a bit more than that. This one's probably worth a bit more than 500 bucks, but actually, it's from Narang, it's probably stolen, so. His car here, again, really good driver, and this thing's fast.
Yeah?
This thing's fast.
So the 30E, I think you're saying they make what, about like 200 horsepower? Do they rev high?
Do they make 200? Not even 5.
No?
Not even.
I thought that's what T was saying. It makes like 200.
My wife likes to exaggerate stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're the big block. That's
Yeah.
all you need. But they are sick on this track. Like for this track, an RB30 absolutely kills it. And as big as these chassis are, they're still really light. So there's no special stuff in them. There's no luxury. So they're just light and they go fast. And you literally bolt S13 suspension into the front. And what do you do to put it in the rear? Coilovers in the rear. You just have to re-drill the hats or something. Yeah. So you literally put S13 suspension and steering and everything. It does have a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah?
It's a ratcheted strap.
Oh, it's not a ratchet, it's a motorbike strap.
Is this your car?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hayden.
Adam.
Good to meet you, man.
Oh, so we got a 26.
Yeah.
It's the first one we've seen today. All the rest have been 25s. Luke's a 26 hater.
No, not just their oil pumps go.
They do.
I don't want to jinx you because literally last time I
times?
Yeah, go 5 times.
5 times, yeah.
So do you know a lot about like 25s versus 26s?
I know, yeah, a lot about just the RBs. I think all of them have oil pump issues though.
But why is it that like Luke was trying to convince me that the 26 oil pump like breaks faster than 25s? Is that an actual thing?
Yeah, they with the 32s, like the GDR 32 motor, it has like a really small like nose on the crank.
Yeah.
So when it like clashes against the gear set, it doesn't have like a big footprint, so it breaks. So they fixed that with the GDR 33 motor, but They still break.
So that's what I was saying, Luke. If you remember last night, I was saying because the 26s are older, and then most of the 25s you have in cars are probably Neos. And the Neos have the mod on the crank already.
They have the long nose, yeah.
They're junk.
We were trying to figure out if maybe it was something with the rear-wheel drive converted pan that's something to do with why the cranks, but that doesn't make any sense.
If you just go the Remax billet gear set, all problems fixed.
Yeah?
Like, that's,
Without doing the crank mod?
Yeah, I did a long nose crank in it, which is the GDR 33 or 34, but it's easy to just get the Nitto collar and just press it on, grub screw it. Yeah.
I just like the fact that you went to, like, Hayden got let know last minute because someone pulled out and he got a spot for this weekend. And he obviously went out and he's freshened the car up heaps, but then checked the tyre out. He's literally on wire.
That's the steer tyre, you don't worry about it.
That'll be good, just flip them. Seriously.
Is it already on the outside?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, just flip them, they got a tire machine over there.
That's right. They're 19 by 11 plus 18.
Hey look, my favorite part, we got some pie cuts. Every car. Yeah?
Yeah.
I've just been making a joke how every single car here has like super nice welded pie cuts on something.
It's not a thing in America?
I mean, it is, but you don't see it on every single car.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I feel like a lot of our cars, we just like kind of use like kind of pre-made intercooler piping and just mod it a little bit.
Yeah. I think with just like the stuff in Australia, like if you do a tube front, it's like you have to just make it custom, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's sick. I didn't know you're from Team Kamikaze. Is that what your team's called?
Yeah.
So you guys are the ones behind that clip that's been going around on Facebook from the news channel. Yeah. Do you have that clip? Can you send it to me so I can put it in?
Yeah, for sure.
Sick. Hell yeah. That's so funny. So you guys like aren't in jail or anything?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Are you gonna keep going street drifting?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right, cool. Maybe we'll go out tonight.
Yeah,
Street drifting? Sound good?
Sure.
All right, cool. I'll put it on YouTube, and you guys will be in jail. No, just kidding.
Drifting dangerously around corners with different camera angles and sounds. It looks like a scene from Fast and the Furious. But these hoons are in our own backyard, speeding down narrow hinterland roads and around blind corners near Rathdowney. The group, known as Team Kamikaze, posts their videos on YouTube and Instagram. They have spotters to monitor oncoming traffic, but it doesn't make it any more safer or legal.
What are the spotters looking at? Are they looking at the cars that are coming towards them, or are they looking at these fools that are doing these drifts? You know, all it takes is a momentary lapse, and we've got a fatality.
Police are investigating a number of hinterland hoons and have this stern warning.
I suggest they go to Supercheap and buy a very large rear vision mirror, because they're going to have high patrol cars following them around in the very near future. Stay off social media, stay off the roads performing these stupid, idiotic acts.
JAYDE, COTIC, 9 Gold Coast News.
All right, we're getting to even more interesting stuff now.
This is interesting because this guy is like a pro RC guy.
Uh-huh. What does that mean? Is that rallycross?
No, remote control.
Oh, really?
Like RC drifting. But like his RC cars are definitely worth far more than his actual drift car.
Is that true? Is that your car? Is that a true statement? Yeah. Do you want to say anything about your car?
12 horsepower wheels, 1.5 litre twin Webbers E85, 13.5 to 1 compression, 4-speed, has 2-way diff, 165 13s.
Would it be fair? You guys are pretty much both rally background. Is dad?
Yeah, family comes to
Family has a rally background, so these cars are used a lot for rallying, never for drifting. Yeah. But obviously these ones are drifting. I haven't seen your car go.
I'm excited to hear what all these different cars sound like. There's so many like different setups around here. Like, it sucks that they all have to have mufflers.
Well.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, if we could get rid of the people, we'd be a lot happier too. Trust me.
Cool.
They actually make more power with mufflers.
Really?
Yeah, because they're naturally aspirated by turbo.
And hey, you need the back pressure.
Yeah, I don't know anything about no turbo life.
You need it? What do you mean? You're a 350.
Yeah.
You're probably getting less power from running your...
You think I should put a muffler on it?
Exhaust. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll try it.
You get more torque with a muffler.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
And then we got Logan Waterhouse. This guy's actually won like a top level pro comp in this car.
Oh, is this the car you were telling me about?
Yeah. So it's KA. Americans don't know about this.
Do you have KAs here?
Yes.
Yeah, they only come in a truck though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's same car as that one. That's the 120. It's got S13 whole front end, coilovers, suspension, everything. KA, standard KA box, and then it's got an S12 Sylvia live axle rear end with a 4-link and a Watts-link setup, rear rad. The rear, all the rear comes off it. It makes over 165 kilowatts at the wheels. Yeah, and it weighs probably under 900 kilos.
That's sick. It's like a very clean setup.
Rear rad as well, obviously. Yeah. This thing's sick and it's fast.
It looks so cool too.
It's fast. I can pick up wheels around the track.
Really?
He's had a fun trip.
That's sick. This thing's so cool.
Had the original quarters on it, we were actually able to, with 2 people, you could actually lift the car up and move it across like 2 or 3 inches.
So he was saying this car's literally lighter than a Miata.
Yeah.
That's sick. And it makes like, and it makes like 220 horsepower.
Yeah, as I said, this thing's fast. And it's beat like a lot of like, you know, FD style cars on this track.
It just
That's
doesn't
sick.
have the horsepower number or a sequential gearbox to be a pro car.
Yeah.
I'm literally sitting in the like back 4-door area. I don't know what to do with my feet with all this room. That's so funny. This one probably is one of my favorite liveries here.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really cool looking. Is it your car?
Joey's car.
Yeah. What's up?
So this car is allegedly the second oldest car in Australia, S13. So it was imported way back in the day by an older gentleman, and then he drove it for a million years, like one owner sort of thing.
Really?
Yep, from a street
This
car.
car's literally been drifted for like 20 years in Australia.
So this car had 30,000 Ks on it when he started drifting. Now the odometer still works, and it's at 130, and it's only been a track car. So
That's
100,000
crazy.
kilometers of drifting, this car.
That's wild. Still the same engine?
Yep, still the same engine. It is all forged and wedged.
Well, not the same engine from like original.
I think so.
No, I've seen him prop one.
Have you?
So I know the old guy that used to own this. Like he's originally from Melbourne, and then you're from Tassie, and now he lives in Melbourne. So the car ended up going from Tasmania. No, from originally Tassie to Melbourne, back to Tasmania to Melbourne. So it's bounced from state to state, but it's been with one owner the whole time, and then he finally let it go, and yeah, Joey got hold of it, and it does. It has massive history. It's had so like a million different liveries. Like I'd probably compare it to like Toyota's S13, that one that had been sort of just in FD from the start. This was like, a car that had just been around forever, a million different liveries, and it just lives on.
This was like an old poster car for Xenon headlights in Australia when they first brought them out. Yeah, it was super old, super cool. Yeah, man.
No, I really dig it. It almost reminds me of like a NASCAR style livery, but it's still got a lot of style with like a nice wide kit.
Really wanted something that was top and cool.
No, it looks sick. It's definitely one of my favorite cars here. It's already complete chaos here. Me and Luke actually did a walk around looking at a lot of the cars and talking with a lot of the drivers, because I know you guys always want to know like details about cars and stuff, but I might put that in another video because I have a feeling it's gonna be like 40 minutes of footage. crazy out there. My gosh.
Yeah, there's a few cars out there.
I might like go out, but like kind of wait for it to die down a little bit.
Yeah. A lot of guys will just get it out of their system and then...
It's like jumping into a lion's den right now. I'm trying to do a couple skids.
No, you'll be right. I just hope we don't DB. Never ran 15 before.
Like a cut?
Hey?
What happened there? Yikes. I'm sorry, man.
You're alright. Is it DB? I hear the rev limiter you're talking about. Yeah.
The first time it hit, I thought we threw a rocker arm.
Ah, yeah.
I got a little nervous. Car's fast. This feels faster than mine, dude. When you get in a boost, this thing's a rocket ship. It's sick. Yeah, I want to take a second. I never asked you like what to check for coolant temps and stuff.
So you're right. So you'll notice it'll automatically start cutting boost at 110.
Oh,
so if we try and stay under 100, which like I said, if it gets to 100, if you just do a roll around lap, you should be able to just go again.
So it's like a proper standalone then.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I find myself like, I was trying to find that happy medium while you're in boost, but not at the rev limiter.
Yeah. Yeah, so you kind of get it, like it doesn't matter if you hit it, like you can, it's not going to stop you drifting.
Yeah.
It'll just be like that, it'll just sound like it's missing.
Yeah.
But
my tendency is to always pull off when I hear it.
Yeah, well, like how you're driving with Syndney. Like, yeah.
That was okay?
Well, baking too, yeah.
Yeah. I'm starting to get a feel for it.
Yeah.
It's scary for me. Like this is a full send track. Like there's a lot of
track, hey?
It's not necessarily that it's fast. There's a lot of fast places where there's like walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I might talk to Luke. Like I want to drive your car a bit more, but like this car is so nice. I don't know if I'm gonna feel comfortable like following cars with it.
Yeah.
Just because it's so chaotic and everything, and like I really respect this car, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
And it's like this car is super dialed, but the way the power band and everything's set up, it's not a car you can just hop in and door-to-door tandem.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like push it too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas his Z, I'll total that thing 8 times and he won't care.
Yeah. Well, he won't care if you drive that too. Like, you can drive both. Like, there's a few other mates that will let you drive the car too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing's sick. Thanks, man.
Like it?
Hell yeah.
Everything all good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet as.
Oh my god, the clutch grabs at the absolute top. It's the opposite of yours. I think Luke's still got a stock clutch in this thing.
Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah.
Is the steering wheel upside down?
Yeah, he hasn't had a chance to change yet. He just got a wheel alignment.
Damn it, Luke. This thing's fast. This thing. Alright, so we're driving Joe's spray-hand drive 370 now. We actually had a bunch of sick laps before, but my stupid self didn't have the mic on my camera. But we got some outside clips, which you guys already saw. And now we're gonna go out and drive with Luke. On a scale of 1 to 10, how aggressive can we drive?
Like beyond 10.
Alright, so I'll drive at an 8.5.
Yeah. I'm easily one of the best drivers in the world.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I am. couple more cars to talk about. This one right here, very, very cool paint job. S15, 1JZ, stock turbo, yeah? How's it feel?
Perfect, perfect. 20 psi, nothing more.
How does that ceramic blade handle it on that turbo?
It's making funny woo sounds, but we'll see how she goes.
How long have you had it at 20 psi for?
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
I mean, that's a decent run.
Yeah, fingers crossed it lasts a little bit longer.
Cool. This thing's very, very cool. You said you bought the car and it was already painted this color.
It was already painted.
And then it cost way too much to match this stuff because it was in an accident, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But it still pays for 350, right?
Yeah. What a sick event this has been. It's really rad getting to drive a bunch of different cars. So I actually didn't wind up driving Kai's car that much just because it was rather handful, and with all the pressure of everybody watching and me not wanting to hurt his beautiful car, I just was more comfortable kind of thrashing around in the Z's. So that was really, really cool, and I'm thankful that Luke and Jojo both let me use their Z's. It was sick seeing so many of you guys that came out, like especially so many people that have been watching this channel since like way back in the BMX days, like talking about like Bert and John and stuff. So it was really cool, and I know that like this trip to Australia has been something in a long time in the making. So I apologize that this video is all over the place, but man, there's so much going on between driving and talking to everybody. I just thought it might be cool to do kind of what I did and disperse the clips talking about people's cars with actual driving clips. Fortunately, just because of the time and everything, we didn't get to actually talk with everybody in their cars, but there's so much cool stuff here. And we'll be back, and I'm sure we'll see more cool stuff. So please let me know what you want to see, since we'll be driving this track more. Definitely pretty hot. Definitely between the heat and the jet lag, it was getting me a little bit, but still pretty rad. Two things I noticed. Didn't see anyone vape. That was surprising to me and very cool. I don't know if that's an Australia thing or what. Another thing, everybody here says that my accent sounds a lot stronger in person, so that's pretty interesting. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this. Thank you guys that came out. I'm gonna do probably more vloggy style videos for the Australia trip, but for now I've just been trying to like get to meet everyone and get comfortable around everyone before I'm like super vloggy, filming all the time. And now we'll kind of do some more cool stuff, try to embrace the culture, and I'm excited to be here. Other events and stuff that I'm doing, I'll be posting on my Instagram and my Twitter, so just keep an eye on there, and I'll see you guys soon. When you say